my Stevie Wonder funeral glasses on today, man. It's just, The song says it all, guys. The song says it all. But I ain't sorry. Well, actually I am. I'm sorry that I left too many kids on the bench, and I just didn't, take this team seriously like I should have with the last team that I lost. So that broken clock was right again for the second time. And I apologize to those who like to apologize, because it's just retarded in that aspect. Anyway, shout out to the Black Cheetahs. They are now actually in the mix, just like I told you. Things can happen, and you can start off slow, and all of a sudden you could be right back in the mix. And that West Side division is doing some tough stuff. Quick Six, you ain't by yourself right now. You just got a 1-game lead. But anyway, Black Cheetahs 85 points to the Prince Hall G-Men 70. Just hurts when I gotta announce my games like that. Marcus Mariota had 27 points, had 284 yards, 3 TDs, and an interception. Terrence West had 23 points, 87 yards, with 2 touchdowns. And I needed a running back badly. And as a matter of fact, Eddie Lacy, off with your head, off with your kufi. I'm tired of you just having me think that you're going to have these projected scores of 9, 10 points. You haven't even gotten to the end zone, and now your fat butt got hurt, and now you might not even be on the team anymore. Hopefully not, because you're not on my team. So, now the Packers got to do with other people, and, they're pretty much done anyway, I think. Green Bay, But on to some bigger and better things. We're going to talk about our boy. I had hoped that he had did something positive. I hoped that it was going to be his day, and he actually came through and did it in dominating fashion. And cue the music for my boy.
Have fun.
Yeah. Steve Headbuster Williams coming through with 109 points versus Team Rowe that had 96. Now, Rowe was in it to win it too. This game was going back and forth, but Steve said, no, nigga. This is my game today, and I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to take advantage of every opportunity. And boy, did he ever. He had multiple guys that could have did something, because he had some high flyers. And his main guy, of course, Drew Brees, who had 32 points, 465 yards. If he's not going to be the MVP of the NFL, I don't know who is. Because 465 yards with 4 TDs and interceptions. Golly, how about them Saints? And then Andrew Luck, who's on a crappy team right now, but he's still putting up some nice numbers as well. I mean, 23 points, 252 yards, he had actually 2 turnovers that kind of sucked in an interception. So, that one kind of hurt bad. But, overall, the numbers that he's putting up offensively is just tremendously well. Then we got Keep It 100. Tyreek finally broke that slump, got back into the mix of things. 67 over Mimi of Tacoma. Mimi, you were on your way. I don't know what happened, boo-boo. But Le'Veon Bell had 12 points for 53 yards for Tyreek, keeping it 100. And then Mimi, who had Matt Ryan with 21 points, 335 yards with 3 TDs and an interception. And of course, we already know that that game, was something close until, pretty much Le'Veon Bell had to do his thing and open up the airwaves, and Tyreek was pretty much able to close it out. Now we go to Quick Six. Quick Six was struggling. He was pissed off. He was texting me. I was texting him back and forth like, man, this sucks, man. He said, yeah, I'm struggling too. And he finally took an L to Levante, a broken clock Little John, 104 to 85. Levante, man, came out smacking. He had all kind of players. I'm talking about, dude was just, man, he came loaded. It seems like when he gets ready to play a Boyd, he comes ready to play for some strange reason. His guy, Odell Beckham, the guy who is married to the Kicker's Net now, had 32 points. 8 receptions for 222 yards and 2 touchdowns. Man, I didn't even know that. 200 yards, 222 and 2 touchdowns. LaShawn McCoy for Quick Six had 32 points, 140 yards and 3 touchdowns, but it just wasn't enough. And like I said, if Odell Beckham didn't get off, maybe Quick Six would have still been undefeated. Who knows? But good job to Levante. He did his thing. And then we go to Toya Knight. Golly, she took over my division. She's got a 1-game lead on me. I'm so scared of her right now. And of course, she's married, but her football boyfriend, Tom Brady, 376 yards, 3 TDs. Obviously, he had 27 points to go with that, and Brady is on fire. And he's going to continue to keep doing this, possibly all the way to the playoffs, because he's got some ground to make up. On the flip side, of course, Derek Johnson, he had 31 points for Greg Williams, 31 points, 111 yards with 3 tugs. And once again, Toya Knight won that game, 101-77. It was a nasty, brutal beatdown, but the numbers for Greg Williams that he puts up with his players. Once again, he's got some MVP candidates that, man, I'm trying to do some trades. Help me. I need a running back bad. Then we got David Hayes. David Hayes bounced back once again. He started out in the slump, beat me in the game of dominoes, was talking mad head, and then just rode that momentum and carried it into the weekend with a 92-58 thromping over Michelle Shelley. Can somebody call her? Can somebody find her? I haven't talked to her. I don't know if she's alive. I don't know if she's doing anything right now, because right now she's nowhere to be found. And, I'm going to be sad when I have to play her, because I got to take my frustrations out on you, mama. Okay? But, 22 points, 7 receptions, 162 yards, and a tub for David Hayes with who? Rob Gronkowski. We got a Gronkowski sighting, and he couldn't wait to have his boy back so he can get up in there and get into the mix. And then you have Team Shelley once again. Cam Newton, 26 points, 322 yards he had 3 turnovers and a TD and an interception. And right now, Carolina is suffering. And I don't know how much Cam can do. I don't know what he's got left in the tank for Carolina. But obviously, those are the results that we have, for the week. So heading into next week, we've got some crucial games. Here are the scores that you see on the left side. They're definitely, the standings on the left side. You see what's going on, and it's cracking. It's cracking right now. Our division and my division, I'm still close with Toya, but if I let up any other games, it's a wrap, and I can't afford to do that. But here's something that's better. For those of you, obviously, and it's a great announcement, for those of you that are part of the app that I gave you guys, I sent you guys an app involving you guys as far as the fantasy goes and what to do. We've been waiting for a long time. Finally, the corporate has released it. So as of tonight, Wednesday at midnight, there will be the actual app to be released. I'll notify you guys on that page to upload it. But the name of the app is called FireFan. FireFan is the name of the app, and it's no longer the United Games. That was just something that we were using during a promotional period. But now the actual app is called FireFan, so you guys will be able to load that up. It's a great app now. The features are beyond real, and it's phenomenal, and I can't wait to show off this video and let you guys see exactly what you guys are now a part of for free. So also, I want to add to this too. We have the ability now to be on the airwaves. What I mean by the airwaves, the radio airwaves. So I would like for you guys to download this app, BBC Radio. You can go into your Play Store or your Apple Store, download BBC Radio, and you would also want to look for at 6 o'clock. This is only on Mondays now, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. You want to look for the Double S Express. Yes, those guys. you definitely want to get on there, and you can talk about your fantasy league football team. You can talk about the Seahawks games or whoever your favorite team is on the radio airwaves from 6 p.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. And I'm telling you, they got guests from all over. I'm talking about of course, they can get any Seahawk that they want, but I'm talking about they got real, like, celebrity guests. I'm talking about Torrey Aikman, Evander Holyfield, etc. They've had all types of people on here, and you can be involved in that. And also, they have an open chat to where they'll open up the lines. You can talk about your fantasy league team. If you go back and listen to last week's show, I was talking about my fantasy league team. We was horrible. And I just aired it all out there, as well as talking about the Seahawks going up against, the Falcons, and was it a PI or was it not a PI, things of that nature. So, you definitely want to be a part of that. I encourage all of you guys that's in the Northwest SAC League to get on. Tell a friend, invite your friends. You have an opportunity for free to be on the show. And oh yeah, it's hosted by Team Quick Six, yours truly down there in Sacramento, California, and also via Kennewick, Pasco area, the Tri-Cities area with Sean Wally. So they've both combined. They've got guests, and we can definitely be a part of that. And what better way than to know somebody who knows somebody who can get us out there to know everybody. So until then, you guys take care. Download the app. Contact Sean for any more information if you want to get on as a guest and, talk about something of your own. That's something that that could possibly be big. And don't forget, the app is now called FireFan, and you guys will be notified when to download it. So until then, I'll holla.